I think the PNM did a very good job in terms of controlling it, and they were quick to act in terms of quarantines and keeping force. So I think they did a very good job. But what I left Trinidad 2 or 3 days. The Wednesday, I think the 16th, I was there. I had to go on a trip to India. I was invited by the Indian government to do some whatever a scholarly trip there. We called it off because we saw the coronavirus, and I have not able to get back home. Now, what do I do? Do I die in this country? Yeah. So even though they started by doing a good job, in terms of the reopening it, I think it should be much more systematic in terms of we should know, for example, that I should know that within a month or 2 or 3, we will proceed in this way. By virtue of my being a citizen, I should be able to come home, of course, following certain protocols. That's why I've not applied for anything because I don't want any favor. I mean, there aren't going to be any favors anyhow. But I just think that at this point, we need to be much more systematic and recognize that Mr. Young, I don't know who he is in the sense I've met him once, they don't have any fiat over our lives. It's not a question of, what makes you the boss and I've got the power. It's only about power and force. It's not about democracy and democratizing the process and knowing what to expect. So I should be able to comfortably say, if we reach X point in terms of, cases, etc., those who are vaccinated, etc., that I could reasonably hope to plan my life to be back in my country. And I think in that sense, we have not been doing such a very, it turns out to be a lot, somewhat favoritism. I don't know.